3, 2, 1, Banzai!
Blessed greetings, everyone. Holy Mystic here. Time to do some chilling with yo floof once again. Well, we've talked about how I was once in a fast food place, but before that, I was in a different job. Multiple, actually, but I used to be a substitute custodian. That's just a fancy word for, well, janitor that I subbed for. Anyway, this was back in 2012. I got the job because I was helping out at another card shop at the time. And, well, to be fair and honest, my parents knew I really needed money. I wasn't making money off of this one, just getting free stuff, and that wasn't making any money. So, what did I do? Well, they told me I should try it. I signed up for it, and there I go. And honestly, at first, it was a little challenging because whenever you substitute for different people, whether it was my dad at the time, who did work as a custodian, or someone else, you would have to learn the routine of that particular pod in the elementary school, or in the UK I think they call it primary for the little kids, I don't know. But I eventually got the hang of it. I learned how to properly clean like a janitor should, and I learned how to make routines based off where I would sub for my dad or other people. And some pods were more challenging than others, but I would commonly sub for him and one other person. It was someone who was cleaning the preschool part, and honestly that was the best part. Yeah, it had a little more mopping in certain areas, maybe some sweeping here and there, like vacuuming now and then, but you got done faster than anyone else, and there were some rocking chairs. It was good. It was not hard for me to develop a little routine. And because I was a substitute custodian, I only got paid minimum wage and only got to work when someone else was out, which was fine. I made some pretty good money that way, and I would usually, sit outside whenever I was done or taking a quick little break and just stare at the night sky, listen to some music once in a while waiting to clock out, or, just leave. Well, there was a time I substituted for the daytime custodian, the big guy, the main one. And I'm going to be honest, the daytime custodians don't have much to do. They're just there if needed. And I only did like one thing that entire day. Other than that, I was just sitting in the office area where the other custodians usually come in at, but that was the main place for the custodians. And I was just watching TV most of the day, and it was crazy. I'll admit it was kind of boring, but point is, I got paid money for doing almost nothing. It was interesting. It was boring, but it was easy. Now, I did get told by one person that he was going to try to move up to the main custodian, the head custodian, and that he would try to help me get on where he was working that I would sub for, and I could have the preschool part. I was excited because that was the easiest part, other than the daytime thing, and it was easy money for me. But it got to the point to where the school apparently wanted to try to save money, so they brought forth something. What was it? A cleaning company. They did a little seminar for us, and they didn't know if they were going to do substitutes, which I don't think they did. And really, maybe they worked for some people, but they just did not work for us. I mean, they made it to where people couldn't, really, kind of chill while working. I'm not saying being lazy. I'm just saying, play a little music while you're working or what have you. And it just became too stressful, and people weren't properly able to get their job done because they wouldn't give them the proper amount of supplies. So eventually the school realized this mistake, and they got rid of the cleaning company and, well, gave everyone a $1 raise on the hour and, well, went back to being chill while working hard. I haven't went back, but because of that, I am better at cleaning than I used to, and I recommend to anybody, if you're having trouble getting a part-time or full-time job, try being a substitute custodian. You learn a life skill and you get work experience. And, well, I actually kind of enjoyed it too. I got some money. And that's another bit of my life that you probably didn't know. I'm Holy Mystic, and thanks for listening to me once again and just chilling with me. May God bless, Jesus loves, and the Holy Spirit forever be with you all. And remembering you, chill on that car.
Stay fluffy, be possum, later new.